Hello, everyone. There's been a lot of talk surrounding Cam Reddish lately, particularly due to his intense dedication in the gym. This is genuinely inspiring for several compelling reasons. One of the most significant factors is Reddish's historical reputation for having doubts cast on his work ethic. This perception has persisted from his college days to his professional career, leading to questions about his commitment to improvement and investing the necessary effort. However, recent visual evidence from the Lakers facility paints a different picture. Reddish is giving his all in his training sessions, which is truly commendable. From a personal standpoint, I've been a strong advocate for Cam Reddish for quite some time now. I've consistently expressed a desire to see the Lakers acquire him, and they've come close to doing so on multiple occasions. Standing at a solid height of 6 feet 8 inches, Reddish is versatile enough to cover positions 2 through 4 if needed. His impressive 7'1" wingspan makes him a perfect fit for the Lakers' requirement of a versatile two-way wing. Reddish's potential is substantial, and he's still young enough that if he were part of this year's draft, he'd be hailed as one of its standout steals. While his circumstances might not have been ideal for showcasing his abilities, Reddish's talent is unquestionable. His time with the Atlanta Hawks demonstrated his potential. During his rookie year, he managed an average of 10.5 points per game, achieved an 80% free throw accuracy, and recorded a field goal percentage of around 42 to 43. His three-point shooting was at 33%. In his debut year at age 20, he averaged around 27 minutes per game, starting in 34 out of 58 total games. However, his trajectory shifted during his second year with Atlanta, as the team adopted a veteran-oriented approach. This led to his trade to the New York Knicks during the 2021 to 2022 season. Unfortunately, his arrival with the Knicks wasn't met with enthusiasm from the coach, Tibbs. The trade itself indicated a lack of interest in maximizing his potential. This situation isn't unique to him, as Tibbs has a track record of strained player relationships. Evan Fournier, for example, openly discussed challenges under Tibbs' coaching. The environment Reddish experienced in New York wasn't conducive to motivation or hard work. It's reminiscent of the sentiment expressed in the Fresh Prince meme, "Why don't you want me, man?" Performing at your best becomes difficult when you feel unwanted and replaceable. The Knicks' attempts to trade Reddish shortly after acquiring him exacerbated feelings of instability. Despite the turmoil, he found his way to the Portland Trail Blazers after several failed attempts. His time in Portland saw him consistently contributing, averaging 11 points per game and showcasing commendable performance. In his time there, he averaged roughly 3 points, 3 rebounds, nearly 2 assists, 1.5 steals, and just under 1 block per game. His playing time averaged almost 28 minutes per game, with a field goal percentage of 44%. However, his three-point shooting remains an area that needs improvement, hovering around 32%. Interestingly, leading up to his trade, he showed promise in his three-point shooting, hitting 38% from beyond the arc on about 4.5 attempts per game. This was one of the best performances of his career. However, his consistency in three-point shooting dropped after the trade. Given his potential and the Lakers' interest in his long-term presence, the hope is that a change to the Lakers' environment could reignite his previous form. Cam Reddish has been a coveted prospect for both the Lakers and their fan base for a while. Yet, the presence of both Reddish and Max Christie might lead to a situation where one becomes the preferred choice over the other, given the constraints of available playing time. This doesn't necessarily mean the one not chosen won't play at all. Instead, their court time might be limited, particularly in their inaugural season with the Lakers. Possibilities include alternating minutes or adapting playing time based on specific game contexts. For instance, if there are 20 available minutes at the shooting guard position, they could split it 10 and 10 or adjust it based on the game's circumstances. In the upcoming season, the Lakers are contemplating various scenarios. Reports suggest the Lakers are leaning more towards Max Christie for the 8th or 9th spot, expressing more faith in him than in Cameron Reddish. This perspective is understandable, especially considering Max Christie's impressive performance in the Summer League and his potential for future stardom. However, it's important to acknowledge Cam Reddish's significant potential too. His skill set positions him as a formidable 3-and-D player, potentially ranking among the best in the league. Reddish possesses the traits necessary for this role: athleticism, size, self-creation ability, mid-range shooting, and three-point accuracy. He's a versatile player poised for greatness, awaiting the right opportunity and consistent structure. Nevertheless, concerns arise about Reddish's role and consistency within the Lakers roster. The team's remarkable depth implies that available playing time might be limited, which could hinder his potential development. the risk of inconsistent minutes and roles looms, potentially ranging from substantial playing time to minimal court appearances. This variability could challenge Reddish's ability to find a consistent rhythm. Despite these challenges, there's hope that Reddish will excel and establish a lasting place with the Lakers. His status as a top 10 draft pick attests to his potential, initially projected as a rising star in the realm of 3 and D players. While the Lakers' deep roster might pose challenges, the aspiration remains for Reddish to seize opportunities and ultimately thrive within the team. Cam Reddish, at the age of 23, stands as a promising talent with significant room for growth. Despite his relative youth, his NBA experience provides a solid foundation for his role with the Lakers. Importantly, he could have participated in this year's draft, underscoring his youthful age and the untapped potential he possesses. One of Reddish's key strengths is his adaptability across various court positions. His size and wingspan contribute to his versatility, enabling him to make a meaningful impact on both offense and defense. These attributes position him as a player capable of contributing significantly to the Lakers' overall performance. While reports suggest that Max Christie might be favored for the 8th or 9th spot, Reddish remains a contender for the role. The decision could hinge on multiple factors, including their respective on-court performances and unique attributes. Given Reddish's current physical advantage over Max Christie, he could secure the spot if their performances are closely matched. It's worth noting that teams sometimes use strategies to manage contracts and salary considerations. Similar to Gilbert Arenas' experience, where he discussed being strategically hidden to control contract costs, there's a possibility that teams, including the Lakers, could consider similar tactics. However, the actual implementation of such strategies remains uncertain. Ultimately, Cam Reddish's potential is undeniable, and his contributions could play a pivotal role in the Lakers' overall success. As decisions unfold, the interplay between individual performance, roster dynamics, and financial considerations will shape the final outcomes. Considering past instances, such as Gilbert Arenas, teams sometimes employ tactics to manage players strategically in order to control contract costs, highlighting the less transparent aspects of the league. Nonetheless, the main focus remains on Cam Reddish's potential and his ability to thrive when given the opportunity. I firmly believe that if Cam Reddish is given a chance, he will undoubtedly deliver. With around 15 minutes of playing time per game, I envision him consistently scoring in double digits, providing valuable offensive prowess. Furthermore, he can step up as a reliable defender, taking on challenging assignments against opponents' key players, and contributing to rebounding, playmaking, and more. Reddish perfectly embodies the versatile basketball player profile that Darvin Ham and the Lakers value. His presence on the Lakers roster is a hidden treasure. It's truly inspiring to witness his dedicated efforts to enhance his skills and strive for improvement. This was a significant question mark surrounding him, his commitment to his craft. Now, we're witnessing Cam Reddish actively addressing these concerns and working hard to elevate his game, a positive sign for his future development. As always, this platform is for open discussion and sharing viewpoints. Now it's your turn to join the conversation. What are your thoughts and opinions on Cam Reddish? Do you see him surpassing Christie's role, or could it be the other way around? Can they effectively share playing time? Your insights are valuable, so don't hesitate to share them in the comments section below.